morning. Mr. Mayor, Dr. Vidala, guests, family, friends, and the extraordinary Pegasus class of 2024, welcome to our Grade 8 Moving On ceremony for the Pegasus Cluster, a special occasion where we come together to acknowledge and celebrate the journey of our graduating class as they make their way towards an exciting new chapter in their lives. To begin, I'd like to invite two of our outstanding Pegasus students, Juliana De Silva and Caden La Rosa, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Juliana and Caden. It has undoubtedly been an eventful and transformative 3 years for the class of 2024. 537 school days ago. Some of you joined us a little later. Few of you have been here for every single one of them. You walked in as excited and perhaps a little nervous sixth graders ready for this new journey. And throughout this time, you've shown remarkable flexibility and patience, adapting to new challenges and always striving to set the bar a little bit higher. It's been a pleasure getting to know so many of you during this time, and I'm confident that you will continue to represent us with pride wherever the road takes you next. As we reflect on the achievements of this graduating class, it's impossible to overlook the incredible support of their families, teachers, and the entire school community. Behind every success story, there are those that have nurtured, guided, and encouraged them to reach their fullest potential. First, I want to acknowledge our leadership at the city level. Thank you to Mayor Betancourt, Dr. Vidala, along with our dedicated school committee, for setting a clear vision for the future of Peabody Public Schools. To our school leadership, Mr. Heenan, Ms. Fine, Mr. Vietor, and Ms. Vega, thank you for your tireless efforts in ensuring that the largest middle school in the state runs smoothly and provides a supportive and enriching community for our students. Thank you to our counseling staff, especially Ms. Hernandez and Ms. Grant, for always being there for our kids during these challenging times, offering guidance and a listening ear when it was needed the most. To our teachers, your role has become increasingly multifaceted with every passing year. Despite the growing demands, you continually reinvent teaching, build meaningful relationships, and provide a first-rate education to our students. Thank you for all that you do. To our support staff for doing the unheralded work day in and day out that oftentimes makes the biggest difference and is the glue that holds everything together. And to our parents and guardians, thank you for being an integral part of your children's education, for volunteering, attending back-to-school nights and parent nights, and for placing your faith in us over the past 3 years. You exemplify what makes Peabody such a special community. So Pegasus, today, as we honor your achievements, remember that this is just the beginning of an exciting new journey. With each passing day, there'll be new challenges and opportunities. As you head off to high school, wherever that may be, carry with you the values and the knowledge and the friendships that you forged during your time here at Higgins. Congratulations, Pegasus, and from all of us here, thank you. We are always grateful to have the support of Mayor Betancourt at all of our Moving On ceremonies, and I would like to invite him to the podium to say a few words. Mr. Mayor.
Well, good morning, everyone. I'm very happy and honored to be here with all of you to celebrate this important day in the lives of our 8th graders, our Moving On ceremony. And today is important for 2 reasons. First, we are celebrating the achievement of an important milestone in the educational journey of our students, an opportunity for well-deserved congratulations in attaining this honor. But today is also a day to look forward in anticipation because our 8th graders will be going on to high school next year. Some will be going to Essex Tech, St. John's Prep, Bishop Fenwick, But most of you will go to Peabody Veterans Memorial High School to enjoy and experience some of the best years of your lives. At our high school graduation a couple of weeks ago, we honored nearly 400 incredibly talented and accomplished students with their diplomas, many preparing for the next step and going on to college. We have students attending top colleges across the country. This year, our top 3 students at Peabody Veterans Memorial High School are going to Harvard University, and Brown University. I just love saying that. It is something that makes me proud as mayor to see our young students having success and pursuing their dreams. It is important for our students to know that you can achieve all of your dreams from the Higgins Middle School. I could speak for hours of graduates from Peabody who have all gone on to accomplish incredible things. Did you know that 2 of the 7 justices serving the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court graduated from the Higgins Middle School? 351 cities and towns in Massachusetts, and 2 of the justices graduated right here. Those 7 justices that make decisions on the most important issues of the day that affect all of our lives, and again, 2 of the 7 graduated right where you are. Justice Kimberly S. Budd and Justice David A. Lowy recently spoke to Peabody High School students in an amazingly informative forum. Justice Lowy was a regular playing basketball on the courts at Emerson Park and Symphony Park. He graduated from University of Massachusetts and got his law degree at Boston University. Judge Lowy told students he had no idea he wanted to be a lawyer when he was in high school, but developed his interest and love for law much later. Justice Budd was number 2 in her class at Peabody High School and went to Georgetown University for her bachelor's degree in English and to Harvard University for her law degree. She is just the 3rd African American to serve on the state Supreme Court. This is just one example of many I could give. Peabody graduates from the Higgins Middle School have become leaders in a variety of fields: in medicine, in the law, in business, in the military, in education, athletics, performing arts, and government. From right where you are sitting, know you can achieve all of your dreams. I want to congratulate all of you, your families, your educators, your administrators, everybody who cares for you and helped you along in your journey. Enjoy this moment, enjoy today, and always dream big. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. It's June, so there are moving on ceremonies and graduations all over the city at this time of year, and our superintendent, Dr. Vidala, always finds time to attend all 5 of ours. And at this time, I would like to bring Dr. Vidala to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Mr. Busey. And I certainly wouldn't miss these ceremonies, as I really enjoy coming and congratulating our 8th graders and welcoming the families here, and just it's a lot of pride every time that we have these ceremonies, because the accomplishments of our students is really incredible. What some of you may not know is my first job in education was that I was a middle school teacher, and I loved every minute of working in the middle school. And so for our 8th graders, whether you loved every minute of being here or whether you're very excited to move on, the next 4 years for you offers a great opportunity. And there's a lot of possibilities that will be opened up, and hopefully it's very exciting for you. So as a teacher and as a former math teacher, I always like a good pencil. So I had some pencils made for you all today, and I wanted to share an analogy of how these pencils are similar to you. So the first part is, when I look at a pencil as a former math teacher, I get really excited. The potential that this pencil has to solve problems. This pencil right here could write music, could do art, could do amazing things. And that potential is just like you. As you finish 8th grade and you look to the next 4 years of high school and beyond, you have incredible potential. And I want you to really think about that and make sure that you're savoring every opportunity that you have. Second part about this pencil, the second thing I'd like you to know is, right now, this pencil is not very useful. It has to go through a sharpening process in order to become useful. And if you could imagine if this pencil could feel anything, it'd be pretty painful to be sharpened. Throughout your life, you're going to go through some pain. You probably went through some pain in middle school. But as each time you go through that pain, you come out of that stronger. You become more useful, and you become a better person. So don't shy away from that pain, whether it's practicing an instrument or athletics or in your academics or any part of your life. Embrace that, because you'll come through a lot stronger. The third part is, my favorite part of this pencil, is the eraser. You're going to make mistakes in your life. But just about every mistake that you can make, you can correct that. And so don't be afraid to take risks, because even if you make a mistake, you can certainly correct it. And the last one, the fourth part here that I'd like you to remember, is just like a pencil, the most important part of this pencil and the best part of this pencil is on the inside, just like you. And so as you move on, I want you to remember you have the utmost potential. You are going to go through some pain in life, but that's okay. Don't be afraid to take those risks, because any mistake that you make, you can certainly fix. And always remember that what's inside is the most important thing. So on this pencil, it's going to say Peabody Public Schools. I hope you remember it fondly. And it's also going to say hope. And the reason it says hope is that's been a little bit of a mission for us and a vision moving forward, is that we hope that we can instill a sense of pride and a sense of hope in you every day. And through that hope, it's an acronym for high expectations, optimism, perseverance, and excellence in all that you do. And so today we have a special award for an 8th grader who exemplifies that mission of hope. And so I can't take credit for this, for these prose that I'm about to read, but one of your teachers bestowed upon me this wonderful poem. So, create any obstacle and picture it in your mind. This student would overcome it, immaculate, sublime. His effort is reminiscent of the little engine that could, but that might be a bit juvenile. Understood? If given the works of the mathematician Euclid, he would no doubt be able to explain it, quite lucid. For science or civics or ELA, he's made his mark along the way. We are so incredibly proud of this young chap, so much that we hope that you give him a clap. So here's to a student that is kind to all, the Pegasus champion, Miles Walsh, y'all. Congratulations, Miles. And he's not here. Come on up, Miles. So for Miles, we have a nice plaque for the Superintendent's Hope Award, and then on the back, we have the poem, so he can save that as well.
Thank you, Dr. Vidala. Congratulations to Miles on a well-deserved award. This year was the maiden voyage of our Higgins chapter of the National STEM Honor Society, which provides students with opportunities to develop the passion for STEM disciplines and inspires them to pursue these subjects as careers and lifelong interests. To recognize our Pegasus STEM Honor Society members, I'd like to introduce our advisors, Ms. Lawrence and Mr. Mazzaglia.
Good morning, everyone. The National STEM Honor Society is an organization dedicated to recognizing and encouraging students who excel in the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics disciplines. Our mission is to foster a love for STEM learning, promote leadership and innovation, and provide opportunities for students to collaborate and grow their skills. Membership is a prestigious honor that signifies your dedication and potential to make a difference in the world of STEM. These inductees have demonstrated outstanding academic performance, curiosity, and creativity in STEM subjects. This group of students have exceeded our expectations. Through organized and informal learning opportunities, they have applied engineering design and problem-solving strategies to build catapults, solve physics problems, and engage with other Peabody students in multi-grade activities. Now, let's welcome the first class of inductees to the National STEM Honor Society from the Higgins Middle School. As your name is called, please come forward to receive your certificate. Anderson Betancourt. Thad Broughton. Good job, Thad. Sophia Chagundu. And Randy Jimenez.
Thank you, Ms. Lawrence, Mr. Mazzaglia, and congratulations to our founding members of the Higgins chapter of the National NSTEM Honor Society. Our National Junior Honor Society members stand out as role models, demonstrating what it means to be well-rounded individuals that value academic excellence and embrace the spirit of giving back. Their accomplishments extend far beyond the boundaries of the classroom, leaving an indelible mark on our school and our community. To help recognize these students, I'd like to introduce our Honor Society advisors, Ms. Wallace and Mr. DeLay.
Good morning, everyone. The 52 new National Junior Honor Society members truly personify National Junior Honor Society's 5 pillars of scholarship, citizenship, leadership, character, and service. These traits are clearly shown through their collective GPA average of 3.88, which far surpasses the required minimum of 3.67, along with an impressive collective total of 1,732 community service hours. From July through May, you certainly lived up to the motto, service before self, as you developed into well-rounded student leaders in our school, community, and beyond. These important traits of leadership, citizenship, and character were evident by your own words from your insightful responses to your community service experience and your well-written application essays. At this time, I would like to invite the new members to come up to the stage. We are honored to be able to recognize your achievements and wish you continued success as you enter high school and beyond. It is our privilege to introduce the newest National Junior Honor Society members. Lauren Foley. Sophia Chikundo. Caden LaRosa. Zachary Luz. Isabella Parsons. Jillian Turner. The final member for Pegasus is also the recipient of the Pillar of Character Award. Character is the essence of who we are. It is about valuing diversity, building relationships grounded in empathy, and exhibiting qualities like perseverance, respect, integrity, and honesty. Character lies in the consistent commitment to ethical and compassionate decision-making that positively affects both oneself and others. This student exemplifies all these qualities and so much more. It's my pleasure and honor to recognize Thad Broughton as the Pillar of Character Award winner. Congratulations to all the National Junior Honor Society inductees.
Thank you, Mrs. Wallace and Mr. DeLay, and also congratulations to all of our Honor Society members. At this point in the program, we'd like to recognize the achievement, effort, and citizenship of some of our graduating Pegasus students. As I mentioned earlier, this is the 538th day at Higgins Middle School for this class. 2 members of the Pegasus class will have been at all 180 days this year. I'd like to take a minute to acknowledge the perfect attendance of the following students. Kenlove Jules. And Francisco St. Victor. One very impressive graduating Pegasus student has achieved the lofty status of principal's list for every marking period during his time at Higgins Middle School. So that's 12 marking periods. That means he's leaving us with a perfect 4.0 grade point average. Matthew Horwitz. The Pegasus teachers now, with my assistants, will recognize the achievement and effort that they've seen in their classes this year. And much like you heard earlier, they're all in verse. We'll start with the awards for English Language Arts, and that will be Miss Betancourt. I've been practicing, so let's see how this goes. You can keep your Austins, your Christies, and Shelleys. If they met this student, they'd be nervous Nellies. Not because she's scary, she's certainly not, but because of her ability to tendency to jot. Her quill is so sharp and her words are on point, but let's not get too far ahead and prematurely anoint. She's got incredible upside, but it's on her to decide. Whichever her path, though, she'll do great things, and great honor to the Higgins she'll surely bring. This student might be a fan of George A. Romero. We give you Pegasus champion Brianna Cordero. the award for citizenship in English language arts. This student has a talent that can be measured by a country mile, but why sit here and equivocate via the odometer dial? It's like the great Theodore Geisel once wrote in a book, "Kids shall move mountains if she was to partook." But wait a minute, that last sentence was not grammatically correct. But she knew that, and if she wrote it, she'd obviously object. Oh wait, did I make that mistake again? Did I dangle that participle? Oh sorry, dear students, I get confused. Was it an indefinite article? Nevertheless, I think I'm losing the thread, so let us bring this blurb to an end. Let these words ring out and not be hollow. Here's to Pegasus champion, Larissa Carvalho. Thank you, Ms. Betano. And now to present the awards for science, Ms. Dean. First, the award for science achievement. What lies beyond the edge of space? What cosmic event will befall the human race? Is there something smaller than subatomic? Or can there be really an unbubbly tonic? The world is full of questions, both asinine and broad. Questions sometimes answered by fools and frauds. But our dear student, he's neither of these things. If alive in the Middle Ages, he'd be courtier to kings. But thankfully, the student doesn't come from a go. He's right here, I can see him below. He's got all the gumption that will take him quite far, not just in science, but he could even pass the bar. Please give an oration and commission his frieze. We give you Pegasus champion, Eric Ortiz. Congratulations, Eric. For the Science Citizenship Award, we switch it up a little bit. This student gets 3 limericks. There once was a student in science whose effort was like an appliance. Adroitly was he performing labs, you see. He could easily teach the class, that's no deniance. There's one. Give this lad a Bunsen and beaker, and he'll whip up a quick cold fusion heater. You could say impossible, but we say cognoscible. He'll outpace the experts by meters. Finally, this is my favorite one. The student is top 2% because of his hue, because genetically these markers are few. We aren't speaking extra toes or heterochromo woes, but a particularly follicular hairdo. Pegasus champion, Ricky Williams. Congratulations. Thank you, Ms. Betano. To present the awards for social studies, Mr. Powers. For social studies achievement, give this student a task, she'll complete it with aplomb. Give her a text, a map, and she'll explain the Battle of Somme. There really is nothing this student can't do, but give her a few years and those can'ts will be in her rear view. This is also opaque, so far let's dial this in. This student is stoic, it's hard to get a grin. And even in utter could prove tough to provoke, but that brain in her head produces some serious smoke. She could be a future judge in our highest court, because she could decipher the most indecipherable tort. Or perhaps she'll sit in the tower of academia, or trace the origins of the past king's hemophilia. But perhaps the above are of no interest to her, and her love for something else is more pure. Well, she can do it all, and she won't settle for less, so don't worry, her future won't cause any distress. Let's get this all over with, let's no longer stonewall. Here's to Pegasus champion, Julia Gull. the award for Social Studies Achievement. Each and every quarter, this student showed vast improvement. I'm really hopeful this will be part of a movement. To climb the vast mountain of fierce independence, there is nothing that can stop her inevitable ascendance. You see, the student has everything she needs in her head. It's always been there. In fact, it's in bed. She just needs the confidence to see this thing through, hence for this poem, or she will continue to break through. She's got a quick wit and solid sense of humor, and is kind to all, from young tot to boomer. I'm really looking forward to see where she goes, but it's up to her, so really, who knows? But in my belief in her is something that can't be shaken. I think her penchant for learning is something that's just being awakened. We will all marvel at what she'll eventually do, and we're so excited, cuckoo, cachoo. Look at that, you just got me to warble. But back to the student who wore our Pegasus purple. Without delay, her future is bright, I promise. Here she is, Pegasus champion, Mia Thomas. Thank you, Mr. Powers. And now to present the awards for algebra and math, Ms. Carnes. This poem is a Japanese tanka poem. It is a longer version of a haiku. Generally, they concern nature and seasons, but we'll be using a format to hint at the student. There are two of them, and they're not supposed to rhyme. The son of San Juan, the student never beaming, never not cordial, always asks about your day and always leaves you smiling. Number two, Bad Bunny bestie, straight A's across all classes, which is quite the feat. He will go on to great things, and many will know his name. Pegasus champion, Santiago Rodriguez. For citizenship in math. This student is known to be quick out of the gate, but it's her effort in class that's truly first rate. She puts in work each and every day, so much so that we teachers did bicker and say, I'd like her for effort, I'd second that too. It was quite an ado, this hullabaloo. But Miss Carnes came out on top and gives her award to this kid, a student that we all hoped would win in our bid. But that Carnes, she is savvy, she is cunning and bright, and quickly snapped this student quite right. But less about Carnes and more to the student. She's the winner, and isn't that what's prudent? So let's all applaud her, just as we will for years. Both in the classroom and track, she'll elicit our cheers. She'll never be known for running too slowly. Here she is, Pegasus champion, Lauren the Magnificent Foley. The award for algebra achievement. The Riemann hypothesis floats unresolved. Chalk lies flat upon the sill. To solve, one must be evolved to conquer this algebraic hill. Enter our student to the left. The chalk is light in his grasp. For others, the problem a pest. Downfall often brought as if bit from an asp. But our Pegasus champion will have his day, for nothing can quite be done to deny his quest. Even a pain in ye old vertebrae will not force him to untimely rest. This above projected effort displays the essence of this student, and it is because of this that we're especially prudent. To give him this award is obviously concludent. We give you a student with algebraic wits, Pegasus champion Matthew Horwitz. for citizenship and algebra. Quietly, the student moves through the cluster, each and every assignment pitch perfect, no notes. She is kind, considerate, and she'll never bluster, and in her wake, she doesn't pester any boats. You'd never know, but she could fell you in one chop, that if she were ever pushed to the brink, and if so, you'd go flop, and before you could even blink. But alas, she is a saintly in her manners, she'd never hurt a fly, though one could hang banners at her ability to algebraically mystify. She's a good egg who loves a good frolic, though perhaps deep down she might be diabolic. Her algebra skills are endowed as if from the heavens. We give you Pegasus champion Lily Evans. I'd like to call up Ms. Cowdell to join Ms. Carnes for this last award. Ms. Carnes and Ms. Cowdell would like to give an award to a student who exceeds in academics as English as a second language. From this very start of the year, this young lady showed dedication and perseverance in all of her subjects. She always exceeded her teachers' expectations while continuing to develop her language abilities in English. Throughout the year, her confidence has grown in all areas, including making principals list. We are pleased to announce the first Pegasus Seal Award to Vanessa Zimor. Thank you, Ms. Carnes, Ms. Cowdell, all of our Pegasus teachers, and congratulations to all of our Pegasus Award winners. Before we hand out the certificates, I'd like to say a few words about somebody else that is moving on this year. After 17 years as an associate principal, Mr. Heenan is heading off to a well-deserved retirement. Having been a colleague and friend of Mr. Heenan's for the past 17 years, I can say without question that his commitment to our school, to all of you, is unparalleled. To address you as a class one final time, congratulations, Mr. Heenan.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Before I read off the names, I just want to take a few minutes to thank some very important people. I'd like to start out with the parents, guardians, and grandparents. It's been a pleasure to get to know you over the last few years. I know we've been in a lot of meetings, and we've met quite a few times to talk about a variety of issues, and it was just a pleasure, absolute pleasure working with you. Thank you so much for your time and your commitment to your students here. Secondly, I would like to thank the staff that I've had the pleasure of working with over the last, well, this is my 6th time through the 8th grade, so they are a great bunch of teachers. I've loved working with all of you. I've always looked forward to it. Ms. Carnes, you know that. But thank you very much for your commitment to our students, to making them better learners, better citizens, and everything in between, so thank you. I'd also like to thank Jody Hernandez, a guidance counselor for the 8th grade who could not be here today. Just unwavering commitment to all of our students. Also, Kara Grant, our school adjustment counselor, just does marvelous work with our kids, and I can't thank both of you enough. Thank you. I'd also like to thank Ms. Fine. Mr. Busey will tell you no one puts out more fires in this school than Michelle Fine. So right up until last week, she was helping me with a bunch of fires that had to be put out, and I very much appreciate all of your efforts as well. Thank you. And of course, to Mr. Busey for his leadership, thank you so much. You've been awesome to work with. Thank you. To our students, this is it. We told you 3 years ago you had 540 days with us, and as Mr. Busey has pointed out, we're at 538 right now. It's been wonderful working with you. I've had the opportunity to get to know a lot of you, all of you, and we're going to miss you a lot. You're a great, great bunch of kids, and you have a lot to offer to the high school that you're chosen to go to, as well as other academic challenges and beyond. So it's been wonderful working with you. We're going to miss you, and thank you for all that you brought to us over the past few years. Thank you so much. And now, the students of the Pegasus cluster. So did I miss you working on it? Jennifer Aguiar. Isaiah Arce. Anderson Betancourt. Dean Cocciola. Tiffany Dang. Gustavo D'Souza. Lauren Foley. Jasleen Gonzalez. Nicholas Jakes. Joao Lessa. Eden McLean. Jackson Morrison. Josiah Ponce. Cowan Roberti. Nicholas Sederi. Richard Williams. Alexis Aguiar Munoz. Connor Banich. Thad Broughton. Ashley Carlin. Gavin Cody. Mateus De Rocha Guzmao. Juliana Da Silva. Dante Di Gregorio. Joe Fagundes. Riley Gagliano. Andre Gill. Gabriella Goslin. Aiden Anasio Sakira. Randy Jimenez. Zachary Luz. Caden Meese. Gustavo Oliveira. Isabella Parsons. Brian Silva. Mia Thomas. Vanessa Zamora. Crystal Almonte. Ana Alvarado. Nolan Barber. Mark Bahovka. Larissa Carvalho. Zachary Camo. Mia Dolan. Delvin Alazu. Julia Gall. James Garofalo. Samuel Gonzalez Hoyas. Kenlove Jules. Caden LaRosa. Farida Lawal. Dominic Macchioli. Jose Mendez. Gustavo Neves. Eric Ortiz. Anna Pasquarelli. Santiago Rodriguez. Jean Silvera. Jillian Turner. Carolina Baina. Nicholas Barboza. Gustavo Catrinque. Maylin Cruz. Brandel Derenay. Liliana Evans. Kristen Falzerano. Abigail Gates. Woodnika Gerard. Matthew Horowitz. Brianna Cordero. Sophia Chagundu. Jet Lathrop. Kira Leone. Hendrik Martinez Tejada. Ryan Morabito. Gabriela Oliveira da Silva. Kyle Pachica. Tiffany Peralta. Francisco St. Victor. Kelvin Santana. Andre Vieira. Miles Walsh DeOlio. Morgan Walter. Those are our students from the Pegasus cluster. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Heenan. Before we send them off one final time, I'd like to offer the Pegasus class of 2024 our congratulations and best wishes. Parents, grandparents, families, thank you all for 3 great years, for your support of our school, and most importantly, for the support of your kids. I would ask that the audience stay seated while our students file out where they'll meet you outside. Pegasus, class of 24, if you could please rise.